face.
Are we back on? Yeah. What do you do?
Well, after going to the garden and...
Get cut off again.
Awesome.
No, I'm just being an ass.
I'm very tempted to cut the video there. Just upload a 3-second video.
Like, cut off.
Sorry,
I
slightly.
I'm going to, I guess, witness him start to climb.
I assume he put the watering can down.
Yes. And I'm going to examine the watering can with Arcana check.
While I'm doing that, I'm going to be telling him all that we've tried so that he will know. Because Bob's the only one who tells people things.
And Wolf.
That's 28.
28?
Yes.
You do not remember anything that you've read about a magical watering can machine.
Well, I'm not just, it was like, I guess.
Remind me what the conference room was.
Oh shit, I didn't go in there, I did forget one.
I was searching through all the doors, so I would have gotten to it. Just
Yeah, it's there's nothing in there. It's just it looks like a business setting room. There's a table that has empty alcohol bottles on it and cups, like shot glasses.
I'll be taking those.
Bottles are always yours.
Good luck getting out of here with those.
Yeah, they're crystal. And they look quite nice. There's a really long table. Looks like it's for meetings of some sort. There's a map, but it looks pretty outdated. Like it doesn't show this being an island anymore. Like on this map, so it's pretty old.
I'm gonna take that too.
It's no, like it's part of the table.
Oh. Well, fine.
Like it's one of those tables.
Also, to save some
I'm going to
time,
destroy this table and cut out the map section.
will I be able to get out the door with the glasses and
How
such?
do you hold
Will
it?
you?
Should I bother writing them in my inventory? I will at some point be leaving the place.
No. If
Okay.
you try and leave with the crystal glasses, the door will not open.
Then I'll end up just leaving them in the entryway.
Do not.
But his character doesn't.
So for the moment, I'm carrying them around, but
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
Do not. Yeah. Don't bother.
He can throw them outside into the courtyard if need be.
No, I'll just drop them by the door as I'm leaving at some point, probably.
Well, that was the thing. They had to take the chair out of the like.
Oh,
room.
yeah.
So you had to just
Facility.
take them and just chuck them into the water.
I don't know. I might be able to convince the door. Like, no, I'm leaving them there, and you're fucking opening.
We had it.
Roll diplomacy, get a 20.
Yeah,
Or just,
I'm not taking your shit. Let me out.
I'm not taking it. Just let me go.
I'm not
I don't
taking
wanna
these
walk
shot glasses
into-
that are
That's
obviously
probably
in my
what I'm
head.
going to end up doing, too. So y'all remind me when that happens that that's a thing that will end up happening.
Okay.
That the door's not opening, because I'll forget. Also, I'm going to the bathroom.
Back to the courtyard.
Alright. Also, I tell you specifically as we're doing this, by the way, this tree is illusionary, and whenever you use that on the tree, it will siphon your life energy to make an illusion of the tree
And make you
growing
feel
back.
tired to make the tree go boom.
So you actually just heard two different. I just want to point this out to you because it matters. You just heard two very different explanations of what this does.
One,
You heard one makes you tired and two saps your life energy. Although at this point Crag would probably trust Jash over Bob.
I said make it face to try to make the tree grow, but same thing, but just
No,
Tired.
that is not the same thing.
Not anywhere.
Not anywhere. Y'all said very, very different things. He said saps your life energy.
Well, what I felt
That means death.
yeah,
what I
but
felt
you-
was tired.
Yes,
So
he
that's why I
also
said
felt
that.
tired. He just said it wrong.
yeah,
And words matter.
yeah. But
I'm
she
going to
hands
look
me
at
the
the
chair.
cat. And I'm just like,
Like,
I'm going to look at my like fresh cut on my finger, and it's like, it's already open. And I'm just going to open it a little more. And I'm going to drip a few drops of it into the can.
Into the water can?
Anything happen?
does he see it?
See what?
The blood in the bottom of the watering can.
Yeah, yes, sir. There's blood in the bottom of the watering can.
So it only works with water. Oh.
Y'all don't see the blood in. You're climbing a tree. Or
No!
you're handing him a chair.
That's my out of game thoughts.
Um,
I'm handing you
so
a chair,
does
by
this
the way.
tree have like a knot, like a hole, or is it just A dead.
Just a dead oak tree.
Alright, so she gives me the chair.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at the top of the tree.
Sure.
Roll to throw.
Okay.
Please, oh God, don't let it be a 1.
How many sunflowers are there?
None that are alive.
How many?
What do you want?
18.
Like,
I
just
just
a
have-
small patch, like 10, 15.
Uh,
What?
A 20 overall.
Alright, you throw the chair.
Does it go over the...
You don't know where it goes.
What happens?
Once it gets over the height of the wall, you just kind of lose track of it. It doesn't disappear, you just don't see it anymore.
because you threw it over a wall.
No, like not over the wall. I mean, once it gets above the wall height, it just, you can't see it anymore.
Does it fall
So
back
bam.
down?
Yeah.
Do we hear it fall?
No. You just don't see it anymore.
I look down and I say, we need to be able to fly.
I look up at you and say,
We know
"You lost
someone.
my fucking chair, you bitch!"
We know someone who can fly.
Technically, you also lost your fucking chair.
But
We can get your chair back. Do not worry.
There's also like
I
7
lost.
copies.
You,
of
my
it.
chair is not back. I am hitting you in the face.
So,
I understand the importance of a good chair.
I loved that chair.
it was like a father to me.
It
What?
was.
Alright, I look back down.
I had a father, but I left him because I thought I was gonna die. But I still think I'm gonna die. But that chair was like another father to me.
I look back at
I'm going to go.
You haven't missed much.
I'm going to go to
But that
the
chair was like another father to me.
statue.
Which one?
I,
The courtyard.
The courtyard? Okay.
before you leave, I'm going to ask you to hand me the watering thing because I want to see if it will as well disappear.
Don't you dare!
I'm me holding it, and I'm going to look back down, and I'm just going to say no, and I'm going to go up the ladder.
Oh, we all tossing stuff down the.
Oh,
pit?
No, he threw a chair over.
He doesn't get to know what happened.
What? Not even out of game. Behold.
I mean, I guess. Fine, tell him.
A chair went over, or not over the wall, but as it was going like up above the wall, just kind of disappeared from sight. Not
Okay.
even kind of the chair didn't like bamflate. It's just he couldn't see it anymore.
You just lost track of it.
Did y'all go check the dining room yet? Or the.
No, I was going to the courtyard with the.
Watering can, because you
Yeah,
wanted to
because
see the
the-
watering can off.
Okay.
Okay.
Also,
What's up?
while I'm here, I'm going to make an altar for Nezro.
For Nezro? Okay.
Real quick. Where'd my
Before I
D20
leave,
go?
though, I'm going to gather 4 of those dead sunflowers.
I'm going to destroy that altar because it was not good enough.
Okay.
I'm
What
not doing
number?
the thing with
What are you
Tom
doing?
anymore.
Alright, what are you gonna do then?
I'm gonna go back to the barracks.
Okay.
Well, the room that had the trapdoor.
Barracks.
Yeah.
Did you roll a 1?
I rolled a natural 20.
To make an altar?
Yes!
You
course
do this
you did.
too often.
29 for that altar.
Okay, so I'm gonna go.
I make it out of twigs and berries, and it looks like, shoot.
I'm gonna go cool
God,
the trapdoor and I'm gonna go down because I haven't gone down there and I want to know what's down there.
Alright, we got someone going into the basement. All on the my favorite.
I'm
So.
going to ask you where you're going before you leave, though.
On a journey.
What?
What?
Going to a trapdoor.
I'm going
What?
to join you
Ask
in
the
a
movie
minute.
kids.
Oh,
I do
cool.
not
Yeah.
feel safe leaving you
And the
down
best
there.
song ever by them.
I disagree, but it's not.
The train song's pretty cool, like, but I really like this one. It's just
I think Everybody Do the Flop is my favorite.
that one's a
You
good
sheep,
one.
I'm a sheep.
ASDF movies and
Astif. It's pronounced Astif.
I don't care. Beep beep.
Alright, so you go down the ladder.
Yes.
Right by the ladder is a very, very large, very, very dark pit.
Ooh.
It's got a fence around it, so you can't fall in it by accident. There is a small little 5-foot spot where there is no fence, though.
You
And
told me.
then Jash.
10 foot. Is it 10 foot? It is 10 foot.
You seem very enthralled about your own death.
Do go on. There are 4 doors in the path around the pit. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 doors leaving this little big.
I should go through door number 1.
Alright, so you go and you open it, and it seems to be a torture chamber of some sort.
I proceed to close door number 1.
Moving on, who's next?
I believe it would be that.
I don't think I'm.
Who?
Yes.
What to do?
Have a nice pee.
Gonna
Which I
go
will.
with Shiona, ask her to leave me.
Maybe I won't.
In.
Well, and there's problems.
Actually, yeah, I'll say it in Celestial because hopefully she learned this from earlier.
Pee, there is
Can
a
you
problem.
track Narcissus?
It wasn't that good of a
Legs
pee.
there. You do not learn words in a day.
She's also learning random other languages that neither of us even know what they are.
This is true.
So maybe she does. I don't know this.
Alright, so Narcissus, you said?
Yeah. So yeah, I'll ask him Bizzle.
True, we haven't found him yet. He's probably dead.
Yeah. Gonna
Or
try to-
outside. One of the two. Or he's dead
No,
outside.
we found him one time and he said, oh.
He's not
I'm
there
glad-
anymore.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
not where he's been.
I don't know that he was
She
there.
begins to sniff around. She sniffs her way to the dining room, and then she sniffs into the ballroom, and then she just sits. And she cocks her. What language is she?
Abyssal and Necro.
He was here.
Did he not leave here by any? Did the music play when we came in?
Yes, that's what it always does.
I think that might actually be the first time Valky's heard it.
No,
Yeah, so you walk in the room, and then a music box starts playing, and you're just,
No, I don't think it is.
I think it is.
yeah.
It's
I
the
don't-
first time he's been in there alone.
Every other time Valky has been in there, someone else was already in there, and it doesn't play if somebody else is already in there.
But we were talking about the shit, so
So I might have noticed.
So it
you might want to
happens.
roll for
Does she
it.
sit by a wall? Is
She
in the room?
just kind of sits in the middle and looks around. Like he was here.
He didn't.
There's no more trail.
So okay. Can you? I know I'm not in there, but could you describe the ballroom one more time? Because every time I think of a ballroom, it goes to Luigi's Mansion, and I always see this big ass mirror in the background.
There is no mirror, but it is a very big room. There are instruments lining one wall. There's a music box by the door. 2 doors. Huge chandelier hanging in the middle.
Okay, I just needed to know if there was a mirror.
I think I already did a sweep
He's
for
sleeping
secret
in the
doors and not
chandelier.
found any.
In the ballroom?
Yeah.
I believe you did as well.
Just fucking sleeping.
Do a tumble into the wall. Knock him out. Those were the most fucking annoying 3 gold scatullas in that entire fucking temple.
You.
Alright,
After your 20 for Nezro altar, you make it. It's
I
good.
was thinking about
What
destroying
next?
that man's.
It's just good because all of them are 20s.
Oh, yeah.
I am going to
Both Zelda
pray.
games.
Huh?
I'm going to pray to Nezro
Okay.
and
Well,
ask
these
if this
chandeliers.
place is an abomination to him.
You do not get an answer.
Alright, then I'm going to also ask if,
Meow, meow.
I'm going to pray for the surrounding nature around me, since it is probably dead.
After that,
And then I'm going to go after her because
Pit.
yes.
Have you been to the barracks yet?
I
But
know-
you know about where
I
it
know
is.
where it
Yeah,
is.
you know
It's
about
the-
where it
it's
is.
the
Okay,
last-
so you head down
He
there.
hasn't been past the library, so he has 2 rooms on the bottom he hasn't seen. So,
But he knows the barracks is down, and he knows it's not down through the garden, so he can infer. Bob is a pretty smart person.
he'll eventually get there. Just he doesn't know where.
He's insane, but he is very smart. He's just also insane.
Yeah.
In the best way.
And she's about to be trapped downstairs with.
I don't think anybody should trust you with wolves.
I don't think anyone. Oh, yeah, with wolves, maybe not. You go on.
Then you just agree with me?
So I get to the. Keep forgetting the name of the room.
Ballroom?
No, room next to the ballroom.
Dining room? Entrance hall?
No,
Courtyard? That's the one.
Yeah.
I have 2. Actually, 3.
So I'm going to try.
Oh no, you should.
Did we ever like? Can Mage Hand affect liquid? Did we ever like solidify
5
that?
pounds of liquid.
Okay. I'm going to try to levitate some into
This one
the.
is the size of my pocket, though, because I accidentally.
Watering can?
Yeah.
You do, but there's no water in it.
Is my blood still there?
You shove my
Did it
whole
not?
hand in
No!
there.
Yeah, blood's still there.
Sounds horrifying.
I mean, it's still got little like red dots
Snack.
where your blood dripped in, but
Good
Yeah.
news. I thought Raina would be back by now. She's like 45 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm going to.
we've also said we're gonna stop at midnight, and you see how well that worked out for us.
It's
It's
not
not.
midnight yet.
Yeah, and not tonight, but we have done that in the past.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Um,
saying.
I'm going to try to, like, as if the water was there, pour it into the fountain.
Calm down.
Take 2 non-lethal damage.
It's a book.
You feel a little tired.
Yes. He plays like when he
Yeah.
wakes up because he has a big float.
I'm going to dip my bloody finger inside the fountain.
Does the red
He
from your
is. He just
blood
got a clown.
swirls around a little bit?
I'm going to try
But
to
he's
put
my baby.
that water
Is he the
into
clown clone?
There's
Yes,
no water.
he's also,
Does he
he was
grow
also
up?
No
kidnapped.
water in it.
That poor backstory.
It just occurred to me that I don't know how to get the music
Well,
to
he
play
wasn't
again.
really kidnapped. He was adopted. And
But I am going to go over and pick out an instrument that I think I'd have a better shot
By a
at playing
woman
than
who
any of the others,
insists
which
he
I don't
only
know
calls
what that
her
would be,
Miss.
but
Sure.
you know, just something. And I'm going to attempt to
He only
duplicate
calls- he only
the
calls people Miss
tune.
and Mister now because he doesn't bother with names.
What's your
or
best stat? Because that might
well, yes,
pay
pronouns,
the
yes,
instrument.
Mr. Mister.
It actually, charisma is my second best stat.
And there's also
What's your
another
first?
man
Wisdom.
in his life, and I forget.
Don't know if there's like a
Who
technically
he
a
is,
very
I
wisdom
remember that,
instrument
like,
besides
Yeah.
Ocarina
But
of
he only
Time.
calls her Mister.
Which is not among the
And he
instruments
doesn't
against this
like
wall.
that.
Yeah.
Also, well, I guess it was a
Maybe
radio.
a harp.
Was.
Is that hard?
Has a little.
That wouldn't be wisdom. That would
No,
be
it's still charisma.
yeah.
for playing.
It's all charisma based. But if there were different stats for different
Well,
instruments,
there
I feel like
What,
harp would
gay
be.
boy?
There are slight different, like,
Yes.
I'm trying to remember.
Mechanics-wise, I'm not going to be getting a bonus to him, though.
Yeah, and
So
different
probably,
instruments do or can give different buffs. and
I'll
things.
probably get like a recorder or something that's pretty simple to,
Dude.
That is a 11.
Yeah. Don't get too close.
I'm gonna put that one down and try a different instrument. I don't. Did you say there were percussion things?
There were some percussions. Yeah.
I'll try like a bongo or something. See if I can just get the rhythm right at least. See if that's enough.
A little bit easier.
If I could freaking roll my die. I get a 6.
Oh, it's even worse. You're like da 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 da. That's not how rhythm works.
So realizing that I seem to.
Do I hear this horrible cacophony coming out of the
First, you hear a recorder go, "Beep," and then Shiana goes, "Ah!" and then you hear him beating on a drum arithmetically.
Aaron.
just
So, seeing that the illusions this place employs is keeping me from playing the tune it plays, it's like it has some propriety over this.
Yes.
You're bad at music.
it has to be this house.
I'm going to
Sure.
instead try to play an upbeat and lively jig, as one would always be forced to dance to. There we go. That's a 19. No, 16.
You play something that sounds a little bit better than what you were trying to play. You're not exactly well versed in the instrument, so there are still a couple sour notes coming out, but it sounds overall not bad.
Do I notice anything happening in the room?
No.
Okay. Is there a place in this room where his scent is strongest, or where it seems like he left from?
But also head the way of the
Shake your head a little
cacophony.
bit. He's in the.
I don't want any spooky ghosts to be like shitting instruments.
You see Valky by the instruments in the ballroom.
It's like, oh.
Oh, hey. We seem to have lost Narcissus. His trail ended in this room.
Cool.
And back to the others.
Also, there was this. Did you know that the music box actually plays music when you enter the room?
It did at some point.
Yeah, you heard
you've
it.
He was the last person. She was the last
I was
person.
the only person who hadn't.
Back to Valky, or
Okay.
Jash, or Bob, whoever wants to go.
Let me go to.
Vajashkulababa.
Let me open. Not go into because I don't know. No, thank you. Seeing
Oh yeah, y'all are in the pit.
No, I'm in the pit. He's
I'm about to join her in the pit, but before I go down, I'm going to tell my wolf to go join them.
You see,
Okay.
he's not going to make it because he's going to enter the library and he has to fight his horrible nemesis.
So after a few minutes,
That's the
Raphael joins up with y'all. And you climb down the ladder. What are you doing? You're looking in.
opening door number 2.
Which is what I would see her doing.
Alright, it looks to be an empty larder, which is like a storehouse for food and whatnot.
Okay.
But there's nothing in it. It's just empty shelves. A couple of empty of kegs of alcohol that you can assume are empty, but you can't tell from where you are.
Just close the door for something. Nothing that interests me. Door number 3.
This seems to be a jail room. Bunch of cages. Some of them hanging. Some of them against the wall. Some bigger than others.
All of them empty.
All of them empty. No skeletons. No nothing.
Damn it.
As I'm there looking inside,
What?
because
I had an idea. It's not a good one. Continue.
how big what are the different sizes of these?
There's one that's 5 by 5. There's another that is 10 by 10. There's a couple that are 5 by 10
Blocks or feet?
feet.
Okay, because
Oh,
5 by 5 blocks.
yeah, 5 by 5 feet. So it's like the 5 by 5 would be like this. 5 by 10 is a rectangle.
Okay.
Alright, gotcha.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
And
I just
I'm
had a really bad idea.
I'm opening door number 4.
What do you do when she's opening doors, not going in? Do you just go over to join her?
yes.
Okay, well you get over to her in time for the last door. It's just another jail room.
Same thing. Cages.
Same thing, just some cages.
Empty.
All of them empty still.
Well, if I manage to level up for some bullshit reason in here, then I'll get gloom
I'm gonna
bolts.
close door number 4. I'm gonna go back to door number 1. Is there just torture devices? Nothing that seems too out of place?
Yeah. Nothing too.
Out of
Nothing
place
that
for a
seems
torture
too out of
room.
place in this torture chamber.
No.
There are certain things that would be out of place. Like a bouquet of flowers might be a little bit out of place.
Well, I'm just
Like
saying
a
that
unicorn.
No unicorn objects in here.
I'm just saying that it's like, what's out of place in this torture chamber? It's just, it feels kind of.
Alright.
I'm not saying it can't happen, but it's just like,
Okay, but is there like
it seems like there's some
Any
irony somewhere.
stained blood or
Nope, it looks very clean.
any dust,
No dust.
dirt?
Nope.
Are all the torture machines clean?
Yep.
Ready to use?
Yep.
Mom, I need your assistance.
Oh.
I will allow a sense motive check for that.
my father never told me about women like you.
I'm glad somebody was at the going back
I just wanted-
I didn't want to.
Anyway, moving on.
I don't know what to do in this situation.
How desperate are
I'm
you?
kidding, I'm kidding.
He's very
Say
desperate.
yes.
Plus, I wasn't gonna frack. Just.
She wasn't gonna frick. The word is fuck. That's the F word you're looking for.
You say
I'm not gonna fuck you, Bob.
I'm just gonna torture you. That's all.
Yeah.
I've
Just
never
kidding, no.
experimented before.
I like to imagine that
I'm
since
trisexual. I'll try anything.
since that seemed to be in game, the last thing you seemed to say to him in game was, "Bob, I need your assistance." So, and then the rest of it was out of game. So, you come in, you see a torture room, you see it's ready to be used. You say, "Bob, I need your assistance." I'm not gonna fuck you.
Don't worry.
No, his mom. He also said that his dad never told me about women like me before, so it
Good
kind
point.
of makes sense.
No.
Yes, it would. Let me have my keys, Harold.
No,
Yes, Harold.
he's not stupid.
I wasn't gonna torture him. It was a joke.
Was it a joke you made in game though? That's the important question
Yes,
here.
it was a joke I made in game.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm psychopath.
I need Shannon. Alright, I look up and around to see if the trolley thing that went down, if I can see the hole from the roof.
You know the dumbwaiter never had, didn't have a pulley system or anything, right?
Yes.
But yeah, you can see where it was open. Where are you staying? What room are you in? Are you just in the room with the pit? You're not in any of the other downstairs rooms?
Yes, but I will be checking the other rooms in a second.
Roll perception.
Roll a perception. Please, no ones. 16. 26.
In the first jail room, you noticed the dumbwaiter shaft door.
In the first
Jail room.
I'm going to...
Door number 2.
I'm going to go to the other jail room and check that one. Do I see...
What an odd mural to be in the slop drudge area.
I've used the bathroom, okay.
Alright. This place probably used blood sacrifices, which would explain the tree.
Probably.
I'm getting this from nothing.
Maybe. Or maybe they just had people water the things for them. Like they had prisoners that watered the tree for them that kept it alive.
Do y'all want to take a break right about now, or are we still good to play?
I'm good to play.
You're both good? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean...
I will be pausing the video.
Well, there's a difference between taking a break and stopping.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes there's not, though.
Oh, we're gonna take a break and go to Waffle House and go to Walmart. Oh, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I guess we're done.
Actually, I could pause it. Or I could just let it run a little bit and...
You should name this one Kinky Torture Chamber.
Yeah, we
Or
already
just I'm not gonna fuck you.
We already had the whorehouse
I'm not gonna fuck you?
sessions.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm
This
not
one needs to be about mystery, damn it.
The
The mystery of how dumb we are that we can't figure this shit out. I mean, apparently it's simple.
That should be the title.
It's simple to the man that made the dungeon.
I think it's simpler than we're expecting it is, and that's why it's tricky.
Yeah,
probably
I think we're expecting more parts to it than are actually there.
Yeah,
Just
we're
bring
like,
it
oh,
up,
Chandler
that's why.
probably went all out for this crazy shit.
Like,
So we're gonna do the craziest
you
shit.
probably can't read that. Never
I
mind.
have a question.
What's your
Chris.
question?
I actually just thought about this while I was peeing. And I
Why are you thinking about Chris while you're peeing?
Do you really want me to answer that?
Yes.
Yes.
I can't think of anything funny.
Because he's gay.
Because
That's not how that works.
Are you
Are you sure about
Are you
that?
thinking like
Yes!
Donald Trump and the Russians? The yellow room.
It's because I'm into water sports, okay? I just piss all over him.
Which is completely different than because he's gay.
I dream about him bathing in my yellow rain. Are you happy with that answer?
It's on YouTube now.
It's sampleable now.
Yeah, I'm really glad I did not cut the video after all.
This is exactly what I wanted.
Please make a ringtone out of that. Please. Just every time my phone goes off, I want to hear myself screaming. I want to bathe him in my yellow rain. I need that as a ringtone now. No, I was thinking about what was going on in the game, just to make sure I hadn't overlooked anything, which I had. It passed over my head that you really hadn't ever seen the music box or heard it play music.
I had seen it, I hadn't heard it.
That's why it's relevant. So, do you happen to look at it when it plays music?
I would have glanced over, yes.
You would probably notice that the unicorn is now sitting down.
What? Whoa!
Cool. Was the one in the courtyard?
Mm-mm.
That is odd. I'll try to examine it, see if I can open it or pick it up or anything now.
No, every other property remains the same. Every other property that you have tested remains the same, except for it is now sitting down.
Why haven't you asked whenever?
Okay. I was about to.
Oh.
Stop stealing my fucking thunder, Tom!
Hey, I mean, that's what I would have done like 20 minutes ago. Last fucking game.
So anyway, cutting the video now.